So this is my best mate Tom. Say hi.
Hello. Hello.
And I'm training him today, and he already has a personal trainer who makes him do 200 calf raises. No, sorry, that's not fair. He once made him do 200 calf raises.
Yeah.
So today we're not going to be doing that. We're going to be doing something else. And
Hope he doesn't see this online.
how excited
He will beat me up. Yeah,
no, he won't.
Very
We're friends. We are friends. We are laughing. So, Tom, you told me that you wanted to work on your shoulders and shoulder flexibility.
Shoulder mobility, absolutely.
Yeah, cool. All right, we're going to go down here and I'm going to show you some shoulder stuff then. Some stuff you've probably never done. Maybe you have. Maybe I shouldn't make assumptions. I shouldn't make assumptions. Your other trainer being, I don't know his name, the guy.
Yeah.
What's his name? Right, well, I'm not going to say his name. Don't put anything online that mentions him. You're a social media. You're big.
Oh, yeah.
You're big on LinkedIn. I need that LinkedIn crowd. First one is a stretch, but also an exercise. So you can do this at home if you have any kind of pole. You probably already on a door. You just need something like a resistance band. So you loop it around the pole, the anchor point, like this. You put your elbows through the band, like that. So you've got about equal tension on both sides. Then you put your hands behind your back like that. And then you just want to be, you just step out the way of the camera. So you just want to be far enough that you feel it stretching. I find it quite helpful to have a foot on the ankle point so that you can push away. So pushing away will let you stretch your shoulders more. So that's the stretching part of the exercise. And then all you do from there is you push your elbows back to remove the stretch. That strengthens the muscles. And then you relax and let it hold the stretch. Pushing back, like a what?
Like a chicken flapping.
Yeah. Yeah, weirdly. And these are called chicken flaps. Gross. Get your set up. And watch the step. Oh, mind, what is it? Mind the gap.
Oh, now I get it.
Because London.
Yeah.
Tom lives in London. Jeffs and High are our rivals. So you want it just above the elbow, hands behind your back. And you feel the stretch in your, yeah. So just that anchor point, and then hold it and then push the elbows back. It should remove the stretch and then come back now. So hold that 1, 2, 3, and then push back. And come back, hold for 3, and push back. Cool. So 2 things you can do with this. You can use a thicker band, which I personally wouldn't recommend, or if you just step to the side. So the next step up from that, did that feel like quite a nice stretch?
Yeah.
Did it feel like it was stretching where your shoulders are tight?
Yeah, I think so.
Were you expecting it? Where in the shoulder did you feel the stretch?
Yeah.
Oh, like the back. Okay.
Yeah, I'd say so, yeah.
Interesting. I say interesting.
wrong?
No. Oh, sorry. So I was talking to a guy and he's like, I love a British interesting, because interesting, when a British person says it, doesn't mean it is interesting. It usually means you're wrong. Yeah. No, so when I do it, I feel the stretch in like the side and the front of the shoulder, not the back. So when I say interesting, it's like, because I feel it in a completely different area. So the next step from there, for what you're doing, is you try and do the same thing, but as you push back, you try to do it with your hands off your lower back. So you were probably placing them and then pushing your elbows away and your hands were going into your lower back. So now you try and do exactly the same thing, but with your hands off your back. And then stretch, and push back with your hands off your back, and then stretch. I don't know if you do a lot of stretching. You don't have to say you do just for the camera.
Not really.
Stretching by itself is just, you're lengthening the muscle and you're trying to increase its range of motion. But this is both stretching it on this way, and then you're trying to push your elbows back and then take your hands off your lower back as you push them back as well. Feel it's a lot harder.
Yes.
A lot of stretching is just doing the stretching that you're doing there, but this is stretching it in one direction and then getting them to work the opposite direction. So it is both a stretch and a resistance training exercise. That's it. So this will stretch your shoulders, but it'll also make them stronger. Is what I was trying to get at with that one. Check you out knowing what the clips are. So proud of you. Tom didn't used to go to the gym, but he's very good at rugby league. Or he used to be very good at rugby league. Is that fair? I said you used to be very good at rugby league.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I did. You want a barbell on the floor like that? What do you think I'm about to show you how to do with this?
Deadlift.
Yeah, you deadlift it off the floor, but from a really low height.
Yeah.
No, so what you do is you sit down and the barbell goes behind you and you place your hands on the barbell. So you want to be in the middle of it, and then you just want your hands to be the same distance apart. So I'd recommend little fingers on those circles like that. So that's how you start, sat up, and then I'm gonna stand behind the barbell because I think you're gonna be worried that it's gonna fly off. But you roll it backwards with straight arms as far as is comfortable. And then you just roll it back. You do 5 reps, and then on the last one, you're gonna hold for 5 seconds, and then come back. So hands facing the other way, and then I would put your little finger on each of these. So that's it. So you wanna start with quite a wide grip, like that. You're about central, and then just, I'm behind, so it's not gonna fall, it's not gonna keep going. I'm gonna stop it.
How far do I go?
Do you feel a stretch? Yeah. And then that's it. So I'll just put my knee there, so it's not going to go further back than that. But if you feel like you can do, let me know and I'll move my knee back just so you can. Cool. Cool. On this next one, as you come back, you're going to stop when you get to the stretch position, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then roll back. Cool, and then just let go of your hands. How'd that feel?
Yeah, good.
Where did you feel the stretch, this one?
Maybe like on the back of my shoulder blade.
Okay. Anything in the front of your arm?
Is that wrong again?
No, there's no right or
A
wrong.
little bit. I would say like maybe these guys.
Yeah, yeah. But nothing in the front of the shoulder. That's good. No, so there's no, I always say to clients, there's no right or wrong most of the time. So like, if you're feeling it in areas other than where it's intended, it doesn't mean it's wrong. But I once showed a client a core exercise. She's like, I'm feeling it in my calves, and I was like, yeah, all right, no, that's wrong. Yeah. Another way of doing this and just getting a bit more of a stretch is you just bring your hands a little bit narrower. So you had your little finger on. So try it with your. Is your first finger your index finger? Or is that your index finger?
I think that's yeah. You point is your index.
And then so that's middle. Then that's ring and that's little. Yeah, that would make sense. Otherwise, why would you give a finger 2 names? Tom's one of my oldest friends. Oh, that's how I think of him anyway.
You've done a lot with your fitness in that time, haven't you, Josh?
I have. I used to be very, very skinny when Tom met me. I'm basically Tom's fitness vampire. I like that one. So that's another one that you only need to do once, maybe twice a week. You're gonna get into a kneeling position, and you just need a stick or a pole or something to hold in your hand. An overhead shrug. Normally, if you shrug, you're just like, Probably never done it with your hands above your head. About shoulder width. Put it above your head like that. Shrug up, and then keeping your arms straight, just let your shoulder blades come back down. So the shrug up will feel easy. The coming back down will feel weird because it'll feel like you want to bend your elbows. You want to keep them straight and just think about, I don't know how connected you feel to your shoulder blades. Not. So this one might feel weird. I'd recommend sitting back onto your heels above your head, a little bit narrower. Yeah, like that. Just shrug up, hold it, and then shoulder blades down. That's it, perfect. So shrug up, and then back down. Perfect, literally perfect. Tom's a high achiever, so he does really well with praise. I know this. I don't want to give too much away about him because he doesn't really use social media that much. Other than LinkedIn, Tom's massive on LinkedIn. Are you not big on LinkedIn? And you don't need to go heavy on this one because again, it's about practicing that movement pattern. Probably a normal person and don't have weights at home. But if you did, you could do this with like a broom handle and some weights on it, or you could just do it in the gym with the other 2.
These big 3 kilograms.
You will be very happy that they're 3 kilograms.
But I think it's too much.
Do you think it's too much? Beautiful. The form's nice as well. Tom's never actually seen me at work before. He knows outside Josh. That's it. Starting to feel it? We're feeling it before? I'll be honest. I always tell my clients I'm always counting. I wasn't counting then. I used to call these up and overs because to me that name makes sense, but they're actually called Lou razors, like LU. I was gonna say like you used to call Louise Jones, but I don't know if you just used to call her Louise. Oh, LJ.
Not thought about that for a long time.
Not
Shout
thought
out
about.
to Louise Jones for such-
Imagine if she saw this and she was like, oh, I miss you guys. Aw, I wonder what she's doing now.
Australia, I think, you know.
She's doing Australia.
I wouldn't phrase it that way.
She's like Bonnie Blue. but in Australia. Hey mate, Bonnie Blue. Anyway, thanks. So I first saw these in an issue of Men's Health when it was showing you the exact workout that Tom Hardy did to get massive for the film Warrior. And I was like, well, I want shoulders like him. Palms facing forward, supinated grip, as we call it in industry lingo.
Have you told your followers about your sex dream about Tom Hardy?
Obviously.
Recurring sex dream that you have?
It's not recurring, it wasn't a sex dream. He kissed another guy in it. Where's the camera? He kissed another guy in the dream. It wasn't me. I wasn't either of the people kissing another man. You want to be keeping your arms straight like you are doing. Target's a little bit more rear delt. Rating out of 10?
Oh, 10, mate.
Ah, would come back again?
Absolutely.
Will leave me.
Never see me again.
Will, yeah, he's just gonna disown. He's gonna disown me now. Yeah. He's be like unconnect from me on LinkedIn. I'm just making you out to feel like a LinkedIn wanker. Tom works in the corporate world, so like to me, everyone who does that works in LinkedIn. But he doesn't. Again, I'm not going to tell you what he does. I'm not going to tell you too much about him. You'll never even know his surname. I do though, I promise. Yeah, you're going to leave me a Google review. Yeah.
I'll recommend you on LinkedIn.
Oh, sweet.
Backbends.
Oh, you're going to like back my expertise or whatever it means. Yeah. Cool. Well, that was fun. I enjoyed it. I'm glad you did too. And that's what it's like to train with me as a friend. So imagine what it's like to train with me without knowing me. Even worse, right? It'd probably be awful. Imagine not understanding any of my references. Oh my God.